Hello everybody and welcome to another edition of Drew's Food Reviews, and today I've got another episode of Classic Candy Corner, and I'm going to call this one classic even though it technically might be something new, but it's kind of like an old-time classic. I seem to remember I haven't found these for a while, but I know that they were truly classic. They had all the candy bars like the Heath bar, the Big Hunk, Look, Charleston Chew, all those kind of ones, Zero. And they, seems to me, somewhere along the line, they did have a Clark bar. I haven't found it, I haven't seen it for a while. I know it's out there, but I happen to find these at Big Lots. And these are Clark peanut butter cups. So what it is it says peanut butter cups with Clark Crunch in them. So it's like a peanut butter cup with the Clark bar crunch in it. And I believe a Clark bar was kind of like a toffee, kind of like a Heath bar. So maybe that's along the line and kind of combined with the peanut butter cup. You know, I happen to find it, like I said, it was a Big Lots, I believe it was $1. And I've never seen this particular version of it, but I remember a Clark bar, I remember a Heath bar, I remember the Big Hunk, I remember like all the old classic kind of candies, Hershey bars, the Mr. Good bar, Crunch bar, Rice, the Nestle's Crunch, the peanut, well, of course, peanut butter cups are classic. Reese's Pieces, all those kind of things. So it's been around for quite a while. Although Reese's Pieces came out around like 80s with the E.T. movie, but okay, so here it is. It's a peanut butter cup, but it's gonna have, oh yeah, oh, I see. It's got that inside there, that yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. It's got that peanut butter and those little crispy pieces of toffee. So I think that's what the Heath bar is, kind of like Heath bar, Clark bar, and one called Zagnut. I believe that was with coconut. These are actually pretty good. I always love the peanut butter cups with little pieces of Clark in them. Every time I think of Clark bar, of National Lampoon's Vacation Clark. Yes, dear. Wow, I really remember peanut butter cups, and also the Heath bar. A lot of times they'll put the Heath bar in the McFlurry or a Blizzard. People, you know, crunch it up and put it on top of ice cream, milkshakes. Peanut butter cups as well. So this would kind of be good in like a sundae or a milkshake or a McFlurry or something. Yeah, you just kind of grind it up, and then you got a little bit of that crunch from the Clark bar. You've got the peanut butter cup. It's not quite as creamy. There's a little more gritty on this particular one. Also slightly reminds me of like a Butterfinger, that real crispy kind of toffee thing. Almost like a peanut brittle. Yeah. And I know I used to get all the ones, the Hunk, Big Hunk, Abba Zappa. And that's kind of what those were, that era. And some of the other ones that aren't around, Reggie Bar, remember that one? course, then there's Baby Ruth, Snickers, Milky Way, all those kind of ones. But this is by Boyer. And I think they also did that one Mallow Cups. And then there was Cup of Gold. I think they might have done some other ones too. I can't remember what they were, but wow. 110 calories per. Okay, this is born in the Berg. So I guess it's I don't know, Pittsburgh maybe. Oh no, it's Boyer Candy Company in Altoona, Pennsylvania. So this is BoyerCandies.com. You can go there and take a look at what they have. But I guess, yeah, Pennsylvania and Hershey. Yeah, it's been the Hershey with the Hershey bar, all the chocolate. Kind of remember a lot of that stuff, and wow, it's been a long time since I've had like some of those old classic candy. There are some that they do not have anymore. The Marathon bar. And I think they had a whole bunch of other ones. And like I said, I like the old classic ones. They kind of have the old, classic feel. The Clark bar, the Heath. The old time, I've seen the old time now Hershey's candies with the old time labels on them for like nostalgia. But yeah, this was actually pretty good. I'm gonna see if I could actually find the Clark bar itself. I did find the older Munch bar. I actually found a Munch bar. I did that Munch, the peanut brittle kind of thing. So there are still some of them out there. You can still find them. I don't remember too much. I believe I used to get the Heath bars, and I might have got a Clark bar. And I remember you put them in the freezer, get that chocolate nice and frozen, and then you'd slap it, and then you just break it and shatter. And then you eat the little pieces from that. Also, you do that with the Charleston Chew. Do that with the, you could do it with the Hershey bar. Some of those, because they're fairly thin, you can kind of break them up real easily. Also the Special Darks and the Mr. Good bar, all those are good. And like I said, these were things that we kind of grew up with when we were little. That was just different chocolate bars. Peanut butter cups, chocolate bars, Nestle's Crunch. And that was just, the chocolate and the nuts and all that kind of thing. Then you got the whole other thing with the jelly beans and the gum and the bubble gum and the gummy bears and all that stuff. But if you wanted straight chocolate, then a lot of the classic ones are still out there. The Hershey bar, the Clark bar, the Heath bar. What's the other one? Zero. Uno, that was the other one I got. And it was like a classic, kind of Three Musketeers, Milky Way, all those kind of ones. Those kind of remind me of when I was growing up with. And they would be, usually on the aisle. And they'd be down. Sometimes they'd be like with the checkout counter, and then you'd go out and it'd be the Hershey bar or something would be there, and you'd like impulse buy as you went there, or the kids would be there. Mom, can I get this? And, no, you can't have any. You spoil your dinner. Or we'd go up to the gas station, and usually it was it had a quarter, 50 cents. You'd buy something. You'd buy Hershey bar, Snicker bar, bubble gum. A lot of that time, or peanut butter cups were always my favorite. So this one's kind of a good alternative. It's got a little bit of an extra in there. And I don't think when I grew up, it was mostly just the peanut butter cups. And then they had the crunchy ones with the nuts in them and all that. So later on, they started adding all the other ones, the cookie pieces, a cookie bottom, the dark, all these, all the new things that they've got in now. So Yeah, this was kind of fun to try. Oh, wow. Didn't even notice it. Huh. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I knew that's what that was. You have a little thing in here, and I don't even think this applies anymore. $2 for every 5 points. 500 points. Or save an additional point for valuable prizes. So they've got on here, they've got these points that you get for when you buy these, and you send them in, and you get $2 for 500 points. There's only 5 and 10 and whatever. So yeah, they did have these mallow points. I remember that. I saw something about that on, I think it was Unwrapped or something like that, where they were talking about you save up the points, you send them in, and you get actually money back. So you get 500 points, you'd have to send it in, you get $2 back. So yeah, if you could find them, I think, yeah, the mallow cups, the Clark bar cups, some of those other ones, yeah. So if you want to cash them in, go get a mallow cup, go get Clark cups, one of those things, and cash them in. If you can still find them, they're a little bit difficult to find. Like I said, I found this at Big Lots, but I'm sure that you can kind of track them down. Some of the stores still have them. And, you know, if you want to go back to the good old days and have some classic candy from your childhood, see what you could find and pick it up and go back and relive a little bit of memories. So, yeah. So there you go. That's another edition of Classic Candy Corner. And I really hope you guys are enjoying these ones, because it's always fun to go back and revisit candy from your childhood. And sometimes people will go, wow, I haven't seen those in a long time. And someone may not see again. So got to find them, try them while you can get them, and find them. And they're getting harder and harder to find the true classics anymore. But anyways, I will keep my eyes out for them, and I'll bring them to you as soon as I can. So if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and the notification bell right over there. And that way you won't miss any future content, or if I go live, you won't miss the fun. So until next time, on Drew's Food Reviews, when I'll be reviewing another classic candy for you guys. Put these back in the freezer, let them get cold, and have a couple more another day. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.